One brick, one miss, rich took his check out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one golded. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one golded. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Attack.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Man in motion here. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
180.
Motion man sent left. Jackson looking to throw right away. Escapes the pocket. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready, shot. UAX. Sit on.
From the gun, Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. That That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
He's on the move. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down here at the 16. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. And again, it's Jackson. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's going deep. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. The give now to White. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Well, Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6.
Yo.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Hey. Shut up.
Lamar now from the gun. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Headed out right. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Shut.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's able to work this down to the 41. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. From the red zone now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's 2nd down coming up. Another throw for Mahomes. That's caught at the 4. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. He finds him right side. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. First down throw for Jackson. Finds him over the middle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Yo.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the 42. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens in need of some points before the break. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First down, here's Lamar. Caught by Flowers. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
No, we changed it.
Jackson to throw it. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. First and 10. Here's Jackson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And Kansas City going to the dime look on 3rd down. We've got 6 DBs out there. From the gun, Jackson. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the grab to start this one off. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hey, 43. Yellow. Yellow.
Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Score, Chiefs 14, Ravens 10.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Lamar. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Lamar throwing again. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Lamar off the play fake. That one complete to Higbee. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's brought in by White. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. Brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing deep for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 21. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 32. Throw reeled in by Higbee. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Up the middle, here goes White. And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. He rolls to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Now here's Lamar. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Hey, middle. Middle.
Jackson's gonna throw again. That's completed right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Now Jackson off the play action. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Real quick.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey. 180.
And again, it's Jackson. Catch is made in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Out of the gun, White has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Short pass brought in. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Into the hands of Culp. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Working quickly here. He'll throw it. It is caught left side. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone.
43. Easy. I don't miss it. Yellow. 15. Shot.
Looking to throw. Flush down now to his left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a fourth quarter lead. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. That one's complete right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 41. He'll look to throw it. He'll get this complete to White. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
To spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running line.
He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Extra point upcoming, and this to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
43.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop on the tracks. The conference championship game next week. And they're going to need the same type of effort from this game, Brock, to carry forward to reach the end of the line and earn that Super Bowl appearance. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Listening to the album, good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back?